Minnesota. It's very cold, as you can see from that breath. And this is not the final destination. We are heading up north, 6 hours to basically the Canadian border. And we're going to have quite a little trip here. So I'll share a little bit of the trip and let you know what we're doing when we get there. Travel update, we're about 2.5 hours away from our final destination, but in case anybody's wondering, Deer River, Minnesota, one of the only places I know of where you can get unopened packs of 1990 Pro Set football cards and only 60 cents per pack. So we're going to have some reminiscing about players of yore to do on the way up to the place. Okay guys, welcome. This is Lake of the Woods in Williams, Minnesota. We are driving on the lake right now, driving right by Pike Place. Pike Place. We have very wide ice roads, very clearly marked glow-in-the-dark street signs. There's Walleye Street. Shanties all around. We're looking for, Mike, we're looking for a left on Bobber Avenue, or Bobber whatever. So yeah, we're driving on a lake. We just settled up at the park, or at the resort office. Oh, the Igloo's Food and Spirits. Where is it? Oh, it's that way. Oh, there's the bar on the ice. Cool. There's gonna be, maybe we'll get some shots of that later. There's 3 feet of ice right now, so we are safe driving our rental car, I hope. Wait, I think I see Bobber Street. Okay, folks, we'll see you at our shanty. Do you even call them shanties? It's more like a cabin. Okay, folks, I believe that building, that little green guy right there, that's going to be us for the next 2 days. Except when we go to the Deepwater House. This might be a good still for a thumbnail. Little man.
Yeah. It's our first one. I gotta go back there. Watch out, don't step backwards, me. No, right. Tragedy on the ice. 15-year-old Brendan. There's only 15. I keep calling, like, I'm sorry. Like, because he wasn't in a team. Please correct it.
I know it makes better news, but he was actually like 36. Babe. Okay. Should we just keep them in this bag?
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like, because I think she thought we were asking for the bucket to put our like catches in.
Well, that's what I thought we were using the bucket for.
I thought we were going to put our bait in it and then put the bubbler, but
okay.
I feel like these are hardier than golden shiners, which is what I use. Okay. And maybe that we don't have to worry about oxygenating them so much. Oh, okay, guys. Mike and I just set up the old rattle reel. Maybe we'll show you how it works later. But so we're gonna put the first line in the water. We got fathead minnows. Let me show you a good look at this guy. And we're gonna put him on the rattle reel. This is more like a passive reel, so it's kind of like the tip up, but it's instead of a flag, there's a rattle. When the fish is on, it makes like a rattling noise. We are really just trying things out right now. Oh, do we want to do it through the back?
Yeah.
Like about there?
Yeah.
We haven't done this kind of fishing before. Mike's never been ice fishing in general. So we're following some things that we read. We're going to figure this out. We're gonna figure it out. All right, going down. All right, guys, we've got one rattle reel in the hole. I'm jigging. I've got a Swedish pimple tipped with a fat head. Just kind of messing around now. We do have electronics that we're gonna, try to use at some point, but we're just kind of screwing around here. Mike had a good idea to eat something. That's probably what I'm gonna do next. But yeah, so we're finally set up. We're fishing, and we got a nice sunset, which you can probably see. Maybe could you put that up there? Maybe a little time lapse, So we're comfortable. It's nice and warm in here, but it will be a learning curve as far as the fish come. Well, guys, it's probably not going to look very impressive with this camera, but that moon is incredible. And when it was just coming up over the horizon, it was like blood red and huge. And it's still huge, but I guess it's going to get smaller as it keeps rising up. But pretty cool out here. Still kind of rigging up and screwing around, but I'm getting, I don't think it's bites. I don't know what it is, but it does feel something is pulling. It might just be like an underwater current or something, but I'm jigging, rattle reel. We're setting up the other rattle reel. Mike's gonna start jigging. We're gonna take out the electronics, and you're probably not gonna hear any of this because I'm gonna cut it out. It's so stupid. Guys, we're practicing our skills with the Vexillar. Maybe I'll explain a little bit more about how it works tomorrow, but I felt like I just had some kind of a tug. We are using live minnows, so they tug a little bit, but I felt like this was a stronger tug. That's why I turned the camera on. That is definitely a separate signal, though.
Yeah.
I'm still looking at it. If you look at the left side of this wheel here, you'll see there's a green bar. That's my lure, but if you look occasionally below it, not like in that tiny space below it, but see that other mark that's like keeps blipping? That is probably a fish. But so we're just kind of, now I'm dropping the lure down to it, and he's coming up a little bit, I think. I mean, this could be interference, but this could also be a fish. And it's the first time I've seen this happen. So I think we might have some fish activity as far as fish being under us, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to bite. So we're going to keep an eye on this situation here. It's right there, about a foot above the bottom, and I'm about 2.5 feet above the bottom. I'm going to drop it down. You can see me dropping down. Okay, folks, just a little update. It's, what time is it? Like about 8, maybe?
9:30.
9:30, really? That much time went by? Yeah. Okay, so we're still waiting for our first fish, but we're not really surprised or too anxious about it. We were told coming in that this is more of a day lake. It's what the guy who owns this place described as dark water. I guess that would mean like murky, I think, or just that for some reason it works better when there's more light penetrating it. So the night bite is definitely not usually as good as the day bite. So we're just hoping for great things tomorrow. We are feeling little what feel like bites, but we have minnows on and they're kind of tugging at the line as well. So just a little update for you. We're not disheartened or discouraged yet. That would have been cool. I think that was just a hard tug from my minnow or a bite, but maybe I'll just keep the camera rolling for a second.
As is their right.
Mike is over here. He's got his own rattle reel, his own jigging rod. He felt a tug as well not too long ago, so who knows? That's okay, I won't use it. I felt a tug just then. That felt like a nice tug. Is that you down there, bitty boy? So another thing you can do is check them for like bite marks.
Okay, good morning everybody. It's about 6:30, 6:40 a.m. The sun isn't really coming up yet, but it should be soon. should be coming up out of that direction. The rattle reels didn't go off last night. No fish were caught last night. We're still waiting for our first fish. Like I said, it's supposed to be a good day fishing lake, so keep your fingers crossed for us. We're gonna fish here in the shallow house for about 2 hours, and then the package we got, you go out to a house in deeper water, like 30 feet of water, for most of the day until like the late afternoon. So it's probably going to be a similar setup here. In case you're wondering, so I folded my bed back up just now, but this is what the beds look like. This is Mike's bed. They fold up, and then you just can start your day and start fishing again. So I'm going to be starting with this little glow-in-the-dark lure. It actually glows really well. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't think it glows for very long, so I'm kind of like charging it up under this light here. This is what we're, so I'm going to end up, putting one of these onto just one of those trebles, or one of the hooks from the treble, and like that, and then start jigging.
Okay, welcome folks. It's about a little after 9 a.m. We've arrived at the deep water house. This, as you can see, is not a sleeper house, but it has actually a lot more holes than our sleeper house.
Ew.
What? Yeah, it's equipped with, I wouldn't even call these rattle reels. They're just kind of like spools of line, but theoretically we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines going at once. But I think for now we're just gonna play around and jig, hopefully get better luck than the sleeper house. Just take a quick walk outside to show you what it looks like out here. It's very, very cold, but probably about 10 or 12, not nearly as bad as like the negative degrees last night. It's been snowing this morning, but the sun is starting to come out. So this is the little house. You can see all the other ones in the distance. We're pretty far out, a couple miles out at this point, I would say. But there are wide, cleared ice roads all around. It's easy to get around, especially with this SUV we rented. So yeah, so we stay out here most of the day. So probably around 4 o'clock or so, this is the place to be. So hopefully we get some action. Maybe I'll put the chesty on for once. Mike's got a fish on, baby. Wait, let me get the deucer out. Tighten your drag. Keep bringing her up.